On a ferociously cold spring afternoon, I headed to Manhattan's Upper East Side for a concert in a church. It took a few minutes to find my way to the right room, where people filed into the rows, taking seats, cheerfully greeting family members and friends. The crowd was notably diverse, with quite a few older people, some little kids, hipsters, an elegant Latino family, a slightly disheveled man with shopping bags. We had assembled to hear the Unforgettables, a chorus for people with dementia and their caregivers. It was the inspiration of New York University researcher Mary Middleman, who set out with the explicit intention to improve quality of life for those with dementia and those who care for them. By the appointed hour, the church was full of people and joyful anticipation. The chorus worked its way through old standards, cheerfully led by Tanya Papayanopoulos and Dale Lamb. We hailed the Chattanooga Choo-Choo and left our hearts in San Francisco. We clapped along with great enthusiasm. Then, one of the chorus members came right up front for a solo on My Funny Valentine. She was a tall and stately blonde, beautiful now, and surely devastating 50 years ago. She was an imperfect singer. She wielded the microphone tentatively and fell short on a few high notes. From one point of view, her solo was ill-advised. From another, it was brilliant. Unbeknownst to her, a couple seated in the back row of the chorus had abandoned their seats and begun to dance together in the aisle with delight and dignity. Perhaps this was their song. It was easy to imagine them dancing to My Funny Valentine when it was new and they were too. He was tall, she was small. They looked happy and comfortable together. It was impossible to know which of them had dementia. Not that it mattered at all. My eyes misted over, and I was not the only one. Here is the thing. Dementia lasts for years. Most of that time, people with dementia retain the skills, memories, and passions that allow joy and inclusion in the larger social world, if we would but let them in. A family story started me thinking about dementia some years ago. On an autumn day, two women sit together on a sunny screen porch in Washington, D.C. They look alike. They are mother and daughter. Silver-haired and tiny, neither is quite 5 feet tall. One is in her 60s, one in her 90s. The younger woman radiates energy, bustling about, always the good daughter. She has managed to get the frail, mute, older woman settled in a comfortable chair to enjoy the mild and lovely day. She arranges a rainbow-colored afghan, crocheted many years ago by the older woman, tucking it in around her. "There, mother," she beams. "How is that?" The older woman struggles to speak, which she has not done for months. The daughter waits. The silence is tremendous. The older woman produces a single word, a word that must stand for all she cannot say. Her eyes are fierce with effort. She whispers, "Lousy." That was my grandmother's last word, spoken some months before she died of dementia, and long before my mother herself developed the dementia whose consequences would kill her. I didn't know it at the time, but when my mother told me this story, it triggered a change in the way I understood dementia, a change that is ongoing. Like other serious diseases, dementia affects not only the person with the illness, but all those whose lives touch hers.